Can you only have mildly?
I'm so excited.
Thank you. All right, I think we're brawnies. I think we're brawny guys now, right? Gyrus is lit. I've never even heard of this game. I know, it's ridiculous. Who's gonna log in? Nobody wants to log in, right? Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. I feel like I should just restart.
Pool jackpot.
Thank you, Anne's bread. Holy dick balls. This is not good. Barb made a new level. Am I gonna play it? Probably. I think he's got 2 levels I haven't played. Probably. I play Mario Maker now. I enjoy Mario Maker. Maybe I'll play Mario Maker tomorrow. Carly, did I not say thank you to you too? Sorry, we're just quitting right now. Did I not say thank you to you too? Did I miss that one? It's just a Prime sub? It's not just a Prime sub, Carly. Wrigley, I didn't say thank you to them either, or Mackie. Holy fuck. Okay. Thank you to everybody. I really, really appreciate it. And it's not just a Prime, okay? You saved a dog from getting kicked. It's a big deal. Yeah, I wear Jordans. I got some ones that I wear pretty often, and I got 11s, a lot of pairs of 11s. Oh my god, why am I sucking so many balls today? We gotta go deathless through here.
Let's go.
Poo pop all you Barb riders in here saying P-way my wevel need to get Barb in here to beg for it himself.
Yeah, he's got to beg for it. That's exactly right. If Daddy wants it, Daddy's got to beg for it himself. How does this jump work? Just keeps going. Play my wevel. Also, I got playoffs in 2 hours, chat. So if it takes more than 2 hours, I don't, you know what I mean? Why did you not slide that time, you dumb shit? Playing horrible today. Play my wevel. Have I ever played Zelda Ultimate Trial? Definitely not. It's best of 5, yeah. One lows or just highs? Lows. I don't really wear high tops at all. I mean, I will on occasion, but most of the time it's gonna be low tops. Who's the favorite for Ass Blast playoffs? Well, Chris is the defending champion, so until somebody beats him, he's the favorite, right? But Philly's got the #1 seed, so I think he's probably the favorite.
Let's go.
Well, chat paid
Philly's
you in
good.
subs for 1 level, so I think Barb just needs to ask for the other level.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I'll play it eventually, chat. I was late anyway on that. Also, that was my Discord, I'm sorry. For whatever reason, that Discord just doesn't respect streamer mode, and my normal Discord's always in streamer mode. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't realize I had this. Whoops, I should have just did that. Chris' team isn't as broken with the thing with Philly is Philly can just hit over and over again, right? I think I have the best roster in the league, but I think I have a tendency to swing at everything sometimes. Getting notifications saying my OnlyFans has been successfully created. I don't get how none of you have found it yet. Oh my god, dude, it is really weird. It is really weird just watching that thing blow into a tower. I'm sorry, it's just awkward. Huge ass pie! I've missed you! Oh, fuck my dick hole. Looks like I'm due up for a shave. My hair's long. Oh my god. Look at this right now. It's so long. And it's gross. Like, cause I don't really, I mean, this is cause I always keep my head shaved, chat. I don't really like use shampoo. I use like body wash. I'm like, cause it's like, it's always buzzed, right? You're always here? I haven't seen your horse. I haven't seen your text. I haven't smelt your smell.
6.5 years. What have I done with my life not like this?
What have you done with your life? What have we done with our lives together? 80 months? With the prime too? Who even am I? You don't recognize me with all this hair? I know. Oh my god. I did it, chat. I didn't die there. It's the first time. We're getting better. I mean, outside of the fact that we got worse at... I mean, I just think sometimes you're, you know, like, we make commitments in our life and we stick to them. I'm committed to you all. You commit to me. It's fair. I'll keep giving you Kaizo Coliseums and shoulder from time to time. Dance for me, yeah. The hair is bothering me. What you just described as addiction? I don't think that's how that works. You have prom in 3 weeks? Roni, I'm not trying to be rude, but I've met you a bunch of times. You're an adult. Do I check YouTube chat too? Rarely. I mostly stick to Twitch chat because I don't want to split the conversation. It's not because I don't love and respect YouTube chat. But I will say YouTube chat's been very kind of popping off lately in the viewer department. So, I mean, maybe I should acknowledge them more. Combined chats, but how would you guys wouldn't be able to see it? I mean, I guess you could see it like on the screen. You can't get away now. Give yourself up. You fool. I'm nothing more than a decoy. But this time my friends have arrived at the research center and have gotten their hands on the alien cell. YouTube can see Twitch chat, but Twitch chat, I guess, can't see YouTube chat. But redheaded stepchildren, he mentioned us. I mean, like, here's the thing. I've asked for YouTube chat to spam before, and they won't spam. So I don't know how to, I don't know what to do, you know? YouTube viewers aren't real viewers. Well, all the biggest streamers have half bots as their viewers anyway, so it's like, whatever, you know? What does it even matter? We're streaking. Chat, I'm so close to vacation for 3 days. I'm so excited. My wife did bathing suit tryout.
Will acknowledge YouTube chat when they start interacting on the stream. Give us one little TTS hello if you even care about bridging this gap.
That's just rude. To be fair, I haven't set up the proper things for YouTube chat to be successful in that way, you know? Yeah, we're going to Mexico. You meeting us? Yes. Small bikinis. And I'm excited. That's all I really care about. That's all I really want on vacation is my wife in tiny bikini. I mean, kind of gross. Hot wife, tiny bikini. Exactly. Smash community because casual other people play games. Learned a lot from Yoshi and Eggman. Maybe. You fight men and talk shit to them. I had the thing about how guys grossly overestimate their ability to fight, right? Which I don't even think is like an offensive thing. How most men do, you know? Because like there's levels to everything, you know? There's levels to, but I feel like especially fighting, like it's got levels, you know? And the Instagram comments, like you would have thought I personally attacked some of these dudes. But then to be fair, I did end up personally attacking them afterwards. Because I thought they were really funny comments. I couldn't stop. It made me very happy. I kind of became a bit trolly, chat. I became a bit trolly. I feel like the better you are at something, the more mid you realize you are at it. Oh. I also think it's like a weird, honestly, like as an adult, I don't know why it's something you'd even want to be like good at. But I don't get why people get so worked up about it. Ah, that was my fault. I need my yo-yo back. Oh, that didn't work. I was using iframe. Oh, my fucking whore mouth. Dude, yeah, America. Right? Anyone goes to their first gaming tourney? Yeah, you like when you it's like going from beating your friends at Smash Brothers to going to like a real Smash Brothers event. Just a regional. And then you see that those regional guys, the best guys at your regional, go to anything that's like a national and then they get mollywopped, you know? It's like that. It's just like there's always levels to it, you know? No! I tried changing weapons. Fuck my balls. Dude, I just watched episode 1 yesterday with my kid. Oh my god, I didn't even see it. I think that's like anytime you go to your first like tournament of anything. I remember the first Magic the Gathering tournament I went to as a kid, and it was at the time it was called a Type 1, which is just like there's nothing banned. And there were motherfuckers playing with Black Lotuses and shit, and I came in with just like an all-white rush deck. And it was not good. Oh my fucking god. But then the next time, the second time, chat, what I did is I didn't come in. I noticed that pretty much like everyone there in the top 4 that made the top 4 in that tournament pretty much had the same deck. So you know what I did for the next one? I made an all-white deck that did nothing but try and beat those decks. Why does your screen keep saying game over? So I can conversate more, so I don't beat the game too early. I'm throwing for content. I won the Star Fox tournament, which also shows how old I am, and had the Star Fox tournament cart. They gave us the cart at the end of the tournament at Disney World. I happened to be at Disney World when they were running this thing, and I sold that cart in college for probably like 90 bucks, dude, beer money. And I would just say don't look up how much the Super Nintendo Star Fox tournament cartridge is worth, chat. You don't need to look it up. It's not important. And what's funny about it is I never played, like I never put the cartridge in. Like it was just like a loose cart that I had. Like I never played it or anything because it was just like, I didn't really think about it, you know? Like I was just like, yeah, I mean, they gave it to me, whatever. I was a kid when I first got it. And it was boring. It like only lasted like 3 minutes, you know? It's like Star Fox for 3 minutes. Come to find out, as an adult. This game would be so good if it wasn't stupid hard. I'll be honest, I think this game's just good. Fuck my dick balls. I wish there was a dedicated slide button. Sometimes I jump when I mean to slide like that. This version's hard. Every other version's a bit easier with the health bar. The Japanese versions and the European versions. Moni, I fucking love you. I'm so sad we can't be there for your birthday. I want to go so bad. I want to look for a new home. It's unforgivable, but you'll forgive me. That's fair. I think that's actually a fair way to handle it. Chat, the rest of chat doesn't forgive me. Yeah, we are ass blasting today. Yes, this is a week of ass blast for me. The characters follow the standard tropes: man, woman, robot, and werewolf. Those are the standard tropes. I like Streets of Rage standard tropes. Large white guy, girl, person on rollerblades. My whole GrandPooBear World gameplay on YouTube last night? All 3 of them? I know. I want to go down there though. I do want to go down there. I'm really glad you invited us because I do want to go down there. I want to bring B. It'd be fun. I need to like go somewhere else. I'm so not well traveled. I truly do. I know I will. I loved Skate. I always like fast characters in any video games. Also, my dollars will love it there. We've looked it up. We've looked up what we got to do. We could swing it. I need to go to Europe. I need to go everywhere. I've never been anywhere. I'm kind of a bitch, chat. I have dozens of dollars, so. I love that. Treat yourself. I'm actually terrified that Bieber's going to have a, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to keep G from going to Biebs. That's gonna be a girls' trip that I'm gonna end up paying for. What up, Gavin? You beautiful man. What do you mean yours don't matter? Your feeling or your Bieber tickets? Yeah, I already know. I already know that's gonna be. Like I feel like I should just be like, listen, that's your Mother's Day present. Even though he hasn't announced it. You got a refund receipt from your donation yesterday? Your money's no good here. Ow! Fuck! Actually, I can't refund your shit. I don't have that ability. And I'm way more broke than you are right now. Listen, it's literally the worst time to ever be a content creator. Have I beat Contra 1? Yes, I've done 1 and 3. I've never done 2. That's way too many. Yeah, that'll pay for the Bieber tickets. No, I already know. Like, it's gonna be a thing. I got the Bieber. I got the Bieber tickets. I'm gonna yell at Twitch. Did it really refund them? I've never seen that. Shh. That's why I'm under 2K subs today. It's refunding everyone's subs. I need to get... I know, that's why I got the OnlyFans going. Ah, fuck my dick hole. I was too far down. Oh, we're not under 2. Never mind. I'm a god. The 35% off subs really were free. The first September Twitch ever did, you got more money for a tier 3 sub than it costs. They were giving us 15 and a tier 3 sub cost $12.50. And Jakku had it set up for people to where they could tier 3 sub and then it would automatically give them back their $12.50. Die, guy. Die. Die. No. Ah! OnlyFans isn't doing hot right now. I think content I think content creation in general is not in a particularly like good spot for individual people. Like the biggest giant people, they'll always be fine, whatever, you know what I mean? And there'll always be like someone new that like works the whole clipping system, etc., etc. But like a lot of paid campaigns, the money's been like flat or going down for years. Clearly people are fucking botting, you know what I mean? Yeah, like he just hears that. If you say his name 3 times, he appears. All right, I need to. All right, how do I avoid it? It's not the best here, but however, I think it's ultimately going to be kind of good. But I think we're in like a situation of like content creation where like everybody out there has a moment like once a year, you know what I mean? Like every creator that posts videos has like a moment once a year. You know, you get like one video pops off. Gaming content creation's dying? Oh yeah. Being a hot variety streamer? All right, we got it. I know, he's always... Gaming will live forever. It'll come back. Everything goes in waves. It goes in waves.
Did you know that you can share a message once a month with the streamer when you subscribe to them?
I have to double jump to the roof during the red phase. Hot variety streamers always the first to go in a downturn. Well, chat, this is why I haven't sold whole yet. Now I'll sell whole. No, like, okay, like dying, maybe. Will it ever die? No. That's the one thing, though. I don't think it's ever gonna die, but I think it's just like, you know, it goes up, it goes down. I think there's new things that can happen. I still think there's tons of like interesting titles and challenges gamers can do. I mean, I'm still lucky. Like, I feel like I'm still lucky. I'm one of the guys that like has like a really successful series of just like playing through games, you know, like doing like straight like kind of let's plays still. Speaking of dying, I've been dying to this boss. I can't get past swinging dick boss. Ow! I can't jump back up. How do I jump up twice? How do I do it? I swear to God, he does have a double jump. Yo, I just got $2 from YouTube. Twitch prefers strawberry jelly on their PB&J. Is something wrong with strawberry jelly? I prefer strawberry and jelly. I think, yeah, I think things will go in cycles. And I don't think like gaming is going anywhere. I just think gaming content is just, there's a lot of it, right? There's a lot of it. Do I prefer jelly or jam? I can't jam these nuts. Wait, I can't jelly these nuts in your mouth. That's what it was. Sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, Mez, how's everything going? If I could give a father one piece of advice, what would it be? Invest in One Piece cards. I mean, like, the common thing is like the days are long but the years are short. That shit's real as fuck. I think the best advice I could give you is if you're like, the first 4 months are really, really hard. And I spent my first 4 months worried about if my kid's breathing or if he's okay, or any cough, or like, I'd wake myself up and I wouldn't sleep. And don't do that. Just enjoy the time. Take as much time off work as you can. Snuggle as much as you can those first 4 months. Take a ton of naps with your kid. That shit. Yeah. That's the best advice I think I have. And the one thing that, like, I really wish I had back is like the very first few months, because I was just spent my whole time being terrified. I don't even think I fell in love with my kid till, like, I don't know, maybe like 2 weeks. I think I spent the first week just being like terrified that I'm a dad now, and because I felt like I was still a child. I think it took me 2 weeks to kind of like really be like, oh, I love this kid. Like, I think before that I was just like, this is a responsibility. By the third kid? Yeah, I'm not doing another one. That just seems like a lot. Yeah. No, you do. I think most dads, like, I think it's a little bit easier for moms to fall in love with their kid because, like, they've been in their, you know, bellies for... No, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I cut off my balls too afterwards. I also got a vasectomy. A lot of moms hate their kids for a while. I'm sure a lot of moms do. I definitely, Maximilian G, Lucky Luke, not to be like all serious here, because, you know, stream, dick joke, but not to be all serious, like, I went through like a postpartum depression, and I would say I didn't have anxiety until having a kid, or at least I didn't know I had it. Now I have it bad. You're here, I can start the real stream. I got it. I waited for baseball playoffs for you. Yeah, but when it happened, oh, I felt deep. No, you fucking twat bucket. Do. Yeah, it's rough, man. I'd say this about kids too, right? And like all the bullshit that parents say, and every parent, YouTube parents, you can back me up here. All the bullshit that every parents can say is that, like, if I give Twitch fathers advice, it would be don't come home in the middle of the afternoon. All the extra love, right? You haven't had the love until you have love of a kid, right? All that bullshit's true. That's absolutely true, okay? Like, your love meter goes like this, but you know what happens with your love meter? It also widens the anxiety meter and the worry meter and everything. Like, that's what, because love makes you very irrational and do irrational things, right? Like love is not a rational emotion, you know? So it comes with all the other irrational parts of it. Yeah. Like, if you think you were a crazy worrier about, like remember the most jealous you were as like a 14-year-old dating in middle school or whatever, you know what I mean? You're like, oh, I'm worried, you know, like all that, like, it's like that. It's like that type of irrational love that you have for your child. Wait, how did I've never died to that before. That's so fucking bullshit. Yeah, kids take it to a whole nother level. Especially mine, because mine's adorable. And smart. Yeah. Also, do you want to know what sucks about having a kid? You could be a great parent and your kid could still be a fucking murderer. You could have just, like, one of your nuts could have just been a psychopath. Like, that's just how it be. That's just how it be. Yours is driving solo? Ugh. How do you even dodge that one? Are you fucking kidding me? Three hits before dying in the Japanese version? Well, I'm not weak, all right? I'm a strong American. I'll take the strong American version. Your girl's off to college in 7 years and you're struggling? 7 years, we got just a little bit of time, all right? We don't need to be struggling about college yet. You've got a lot in between. Lock it in, parent. Yeah, you can't beat your kids, but you can take them to activities where other kids can beat them. Chat, did I tell you what my kid did at his basketball game last week? Oh, it was so funny. So he was being guarded by this girl who's way taller than him, right? Because it's a first and second grade league, and there's such a gap between the first and second graders. Holy fuck. It's insane, the gap between these kids. And he's being guarded by this second grade girl. And I can kind of tell, like, he's like having a good time. It's kind of, my kid's enjoying it. And he like kind of was playing around and he like stuck his legs in between her legs, right? But she wasn't really paying attention when he did it. Like, so it was almost like, it kind of looked like a kick, you know, almost. He wasn't kicking, right? He's not a kicker. And he turns around then to get the ball because he's on offense. He's just kind of like playing with her a little bit. And she turns around and fucking cracks him. Fucking just kicks the shit out of him right in the knee. And the best part is we got it on video. Oh, she kicked the shit out of him. And we got it on video. So nobody saw him do the first thing. They only saw her kick the shit out of him and him go down. Ow! Ow! So she had to sit out and he plays the rest of the game. It's like 5 more minutes. But we have it on video and we see it. So as soon as the game's over, he looks at us. He looks at us and he can see that we know he started it. And he just bursts crying. And I walk up to him and I'm like, you better apologize to her, her coach, and her mom. Oh, it was great. It was great. And afterwards the mom's like, I'm so sorry, she can be so feisty. And I was like, I whispered, I was like, no, thank you so much. Nobody else kicks his butt. Like, he's an only child, nobody's checking him ever, you know? Yeah, he's gotten 1 bucket. He's got 1 bucket, but he had like 5 rebounds the last game that were like hustle rebounds. And he's always in, like, if there's a ball on the ground, he's like running for it and hustling. Like, I really, from week 1 till now, he is like it's been 4 weeks now. Oh my God, he's a completely different player. This is the first time I've ever seen him like I don't know, like go for something and like, I don't know, I guess like want to. It's really been fun. It's definitely been my favorite thing he's done so far. It's the first time he's like wanted to like improve, and he like asked me to play all the time, and we're playing 1-on-1 now, where I'll let him score. Like if we're playing to 5, I'll let him score 4, and then I start swatting the shit out of him and establish dominance, because I'm not gonna let him win. Merrick's, thank you so much. Is that the other one? Is that the alt account of the space guy? Wee. No, he's been doing great, and I've been really proud of him. His defense last game was off the chain. He's gotten the respect of some of the other good players on his team. I don't know if he'll ever be able to beat me because I've got old man moves. How long till he's taller than me? He's gonna be taller than me. Has he showed any interest in snowboarding at all? To a point, but not. He definitely doesn't like snowboarding the way I like snowboarding. No, it's not hard to be taller than me. I'm average height, okay? If you include... Shit, I didn't mean to do that. If you include all of Asia and children. Yeah, you don't really get to choose. I mean, ironically, I tried to get my son to play basketball like a million times before this season. And what really made him want to play basketball was that his best friend in school played basketball. And that was it. Like, they could be on the same team. And now he loves it, you know? So, it's just kind of one of those things. And will he love it forever? I don't know. But whatever he loves, I'm just like, whatever it is, I'm just whatever it is, my goal is just like support the shit out of it. until he wants to do something different, and then support the shit out of that. You know? Unless the thing he wants to do again is like, you know, murder or hard drug dealing. I did see San Antonio beat Minnesota, or Minnesota beat San Antonio, sorry. I will say this, like, while I think it was a huge game for Minnesota, huge game for Minnesota, all right? Especially Ant coming back, only playing off the bench. Huge game for Minnesota. With that being said, De'Aaron Fox and Wemby missed every one of their 3-pointers. If they just hit one of them, they win. I just don't see that offensive performance playing out that way again for San Antonio. Oh my fucking God, I didn't even see that one. But Minnesota is good. Like all the top 4 on their squad, they're tall. Gobert's fucking good, and like he's a good defensive player. And their 1 through 4 can all kind of like are very interchangeable. They're a good team. It's gonna be a good series. I think this. I mean, I go for the Pistons, so I want the Pistons to win it all. My kid's gonna be a player like me. Yeah, at least the girl stood her ground. I wasn't mad. We were mad at our son. We weren't mad at the other kid at all. You know what I was proud of my son though is like I feel like a month ago, if he had gotten kicked a month ago, he would have went and sat out and then tried to milk it, and instead he sat and played a game, the rest of the game, and made his first bucket. You know what I mean? So I was proud of that. Yeah, it's gonna be a good series. I think all the second round series is gonna be pretty good. My kid ain't no bitch. You know, I would say my kid is sensitive. I love him. I love my little sensitive boy. I'd much rather that than the other way. Being angry. He doesn't get angry, I would say. He only gets sad. But that's like me too. I don't really get angry. I kind of just get sad or yeah. Sad or annoyed. I don't really get angry though. Yeah. You know what? We talk about feelings that we're having and like what they're called and best ways we can deal, etc. You know what, you know, like how it doesn't matter how we're feeling, there's some things we have to do sometimes. You know, there's just because we're feeling sad doesn't mean we get to not do our responsibilities. How it's okay to let it all out, but sometimes you gotta lock in. Things like that, you know what I mean? Stuff like, yeah. You take care of everyone, but that doesn't mean you hold anything in. Yeah, stuff like that. I don't know. It's hard. All that shit's hard, man. But I think it does make it easier because my kid's just built to not really like, even as as a toddler or whatever, like he's just never been a mad kid, you know? So I think that does help, you know? Like I've seen kids that just, like some of them get mad and like, it's just like, it'll last for just like a little bit, you know what I mean? Like they're mad when they're young, then they grow out of it. I think all of us had a moment where we were mad teenagers, right? We all had teenage angst. No, none of those talks. We have had to had talks about him with like, so he we have had to had talks because he definitely likes, he is a flirty boy who likes talking to girls. And he's like asked like, when is it okay to kiss a girl? It's like when they say it's okay. I said ask for the handhold first. Yeah, Twitter's wild. Middle school was rough. The anger was real. Dude, I had parents getting divorced in middle school. I had so much 13-year-old angst. So much. I honestly didn't hate middle school that much, but I had a lot of angst. How do I double jump back up there? Off the chart amount of angst. Is this Minecraft? Yes. It's Roblox. You didn't have anything to be angsty about in middle school? You were just kind of a dick? Well, yeah, I mean, you were still in middle school. You were either discovering rap music or grunge metal. Either way, it's speaking to your suburban heart. Why is that? Why am I always late on that? Die. Are you kidding me? No shot, bro. Oh, Rule Town? Even better. Even better. Definitely speaking to the teenage angst. This is the end for you. This is the end for you. Ooh. Damn, a trap. I like how much they say damn in this game. Damn. Just as we planned, Colonel. Doctor, what's going on? Just as you can see, the doctor has been assisting us. I am sick and tired of this weakling government. Fucking A, comrade. Having obtained something as magnificent as the alien cell, they squandered the opportunity by locking it away in a vault. The Colonel feels as I do and helped me achieve my plans. Now I can carry on with my own dark experiments? Why, you treacherous little... Well, I'm a robot, though. There is no way to escape. You must surrender peacefully. Fight to the end, surrender and fight later. Fight to the end. Fight to the end. These guys are pussies. You poor fool, now you'll be prey for my experiments. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Okay, I see what's going on. That was a cinematic experience. Can I join his side? I know. Phoenix, thank you for 56 months. God, I was hoping it'd be random stuff. Dude, this game's so good. This is the best Contra game ever, and I will hear nothing else. No. All right, what's next, Doctor? Yes, one of those, and oh. They literally copied Dr. Wily. Oh shit, this thing's badass. Oh, okay, those still come at me, that's fair. Get wrecked. Dude, I swear I can double jump too. I swear I was double jumping when I first played as this guy, and now I can't double jump. I don't know what's been going on. I gotta admit, this guy's not that bad. He's just kind of pooping out. Well, you know what? That's what I get for saying anything. I should have just shut the fuck up. Either way, we're still gonna be brawny. I just did it once. We did just do it once, so there is a way to double jump. Is this on the SNES? No, this is on the Sega Genesis Entertainment System. Hi from Spain. No, down. Oh my god, I did it twice. This game does have blast processing. This game's a pretty game. I feel like this game would be pretty today. You know? Oh, the SNES could never handle this blast processing. This isn't even a hard fight. I'm just bad. The Hab's not making it out of Buffalo. it's I swear to God, I'm pressing the double jump button, but yeah, I don't think the Canadians are winning the Stanley Cup, mostly because hell would freeze over if Montreal won the Stanley Cup. L is what you're gonna be taking today. Oh yeah, Canada just will not win the Stanley Cup. Florida, now that's a place that wins Stanley Cups. There's one way for Canada to win Stanley Cups, okay? I'm not gonna like it, you're not gonna like it. But if they want to be a country that wins Stanley Cups, apparently they gotta join Florida. Who's Stanley? He's the guy who makes the drink glasses and trophies. There are a lot of Canadians that winter in Florida, actually. You're right. There are a lot. Okay. Why would he give me that? Oh. Can I say that this part of the game is fucking awesome? This is like a sick fucking... This is sick. Am I wrong? Like, this is fucking awesome. It's like fighting all of like... I feel like every game should do this. Let's just start combining our monsters. Uh-oh. Wait, is it combining all of them? What the fuck is that? Oh my god, it ate the doctor! He's on our side! Maybe? Oh, the doctor combined with him. Well, how interesting was that? I'm just gonna sit here until he makes me move, chat. Well, sucks for that doctor. Evil scientist always goes down to his own dark experiments. It's inevitable. Hold on, May 23rd, May 30th. Sorry, I'm just making sure I'm in town. You can't run any further, Colonel Beaumont. Sorry, chat. Somebody was asking if I can do a thing. A bit more time and I would have created the ultimate bio weapon. Wait, are we at the end of the game? Terrible news, the alien cell is broken free. It's running amok and threatening the entire headquarters. What? It was stupid to proceed without the doctor. Oh, no. No. Okay, if a wrestler sets up a table, they're going to go through it. If a wrestler sets up a table and walks away, they're 100% going through it. Can I tell you guys one of my favorite spots in all of pro wrestling is when they set up a table really early and then it just sits there for like 20 minutes. And then all of a sudden random out of what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that thing? Dude, that was a very mother brain like thing right there. Three lives is just not enough. I know we got continues, but like, there's a difference. I'm gonna stay real close because I'm gonna. Do you think it shoots? No, it shoots above me. Cool. Oh, that's not fair. I didn't like that one. That really annoyed me. Ever come across a cool remix or something you're really into on YouTube only to find out it's AI? It's all AI. I'm liking more and more broke ass content because I know it's not AI. I need human error. Yeah, I need human error. I need bad editing. I need an awkward pause before you turn off a camera. I need to see all of 5 of your fingers standing up at all times. What? No. 4 minutes, 45 seconds. There's like secret exits apparently to these levels. I like the trope that if you headbutt a Samoan, it hurts you and not them. I think that's a pretty funny wrestling trope. That one's low key because it never really gets mentioned, but it's like, it's very real. Gamer needs to look up. Gamer always needs to look up. Is this one harder than the Nintendo version? A lot of people said it was. I think it's definitely faster than the Nintendo version. 100%. Which, like, you would think makes it harder, right? But I'm not so sure if it's harder or if I'm just like, at the same time, like, it should just be a thing where, like, the more I play of these types of games, like, I'm just kind of, like, naturally, I guess, getting a little bit better. Wow, I should have not talked about getting better. Maybe the Genesis was just better. I think the Genesis was better at a lot of things, and graphically, I think they kind of kick Nintendo's ass sometimes graphically. I don't think that's a question, honestly. We're just taking the top route the whole time. You like chunky Genesis music? I bet you do, Daddy. Genesis sounds worse, but like, what are we talking about here when it comes to sound? This isn't Resident Evil. Oh shit, oh shit. Pause. Sorry you had to see all the giant hair I have right now. I'm loaded with hair. You think Sega could have come up with a better mascot than Sonic? Oh, I think Sonic is an incredible mascot. Yeah, I actually think Sonic is... Sega doesn't... I don't think Sega deserves Sonic. That's my hot take. I don't think Sega deserves Sonic. Yeah. I think they should sell Sonic to Nintendo. Bring him home. Let him be where he was always meant to be. With a good video game. I didn't mean to do that. Fuck my balls. Sonic's kind of a Nintendo product now anyway. I mean, except for its shitty fucking video games that they make. Have I tried other routes? We've just been going this route. We're just picking the default like spam A route until I guess it makes sense not to. Well, Nintendo lost the rights to the Olympic Games, which is lame. I don't get why they can't just make a multiple Olympic types games. I don't know why we have exclusive rights. Sega lost the rights? Well, whoever it was. The IOC loves money? Well, yeah, who doesn't love money? They're a corporation. That's what they love, okay? The IOC is corrupt as FIFA. I don't know about as corrupt as FIFA. I think they're definitely corrupt, but as much as FIFA? I don't know about as much as FIFA. FIFA is incredible because their corruptness is just so open and blatant. FIFA's corrupt is like on a level that I kind of respect. Yeah, I think FIFA's a bit more blatant with it. I tell you what, running a giant event that only happens every 4 years, though, is genius. No, the World Cup's gonna be interesting. Dude, the yo-yo is just so dope. World Cup starts June 15th. Yeah, World Cup starts like pretty much the end of the NBA playoffs. Kaizo Olympics every 4 years. A speedrunning Olympics though? That'd be pretty lit, wouldn't it? I feel like a speedrunning Olympics would actually be kind of dope. Eddie Pence. How's your day? You think GDQ needs to start getting more corrupted? I really like GDQ's like current formula, honestly, of like it's kind of entertaining shit, you know? I think GDQ's been doing a really good job the last few years of evolving in a great way. Ah. Do 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 do. You excited for your first GDQ this summer? You'll have a good time. Especially your first one. I knew it. God damn it. God damn it. The bosses in this game are very good. Have I found any extra lives? You get extra lives with points. Can't wait to GrandPooBear's next Fall Mania with a $50,000 cash prize. I told you, next Fall Mania will have a $50,000 cash prize. You can mark my words. The next Fall Mania, $50,000 prize. I know. I was 7 the last time the World Cup was in America. And now my kid's 7. So it's like, I'd like to take him. But yeah, I'm not spending that money. That's just ain't happening. No. No. No way. LA Olympic tickets are also insane. Maybe someone in chat who's rich can supply the funding. You know what? All the rich people in chat have already supplied funding for his college and things like that. So. I know, yeah, you can't afford to go. It's just not even real. Okay, fun things are unaffordable. Like, have you guys heard about all the, like, there's been a lot of artists that have, like, had to cancel tours this year because they're not, like, selling out anything. And it's like, well, yeah, nobody wants to pay for the fucking Pussycat Dolls, Greg, when it's gonna be a $700 night. By the end of everything, you know, by the time you get drinks, you want to get merch, driving down, parking. Like, you're not going to do that for the fucking Pussycat Dolls, okay? Yeah, no offense, Post Malone, but I've seen you perform at concerts right now. And, like, that's not happening right now. You and Jelly Roll? It's $1,000 for you and Jelly Roll? This is not like, you don't put on that type of show, all right? I'd rather go see Lady Gaga. And it's not even their fault because, like, it's just like 900 different things go into going to a concert now, right? Parking or an Uber, drinks, food, right? And nothing is cheap. Nowhere. You can't get any of that cheap. Yeah, I can't afford Jelly Rolls. You think I'm gonna pay for Jelly Roll? I'd rather get 7. Yeah, I mean, it's so hard. There's no, you can't, even if you got a little dough right now, you still feel like it's like going out and doing anything's like $1,000 night. We were at the wrestling show we were at. The show for the wrestling tickets were like $45. They were fine, right? We were on the floor, had a seat, 6th row. They were great. They were great tickets, right? Every drink was $18. You wanted a Coors Light, you had to pay $18. Fuck, I just sat there and tanked that one. I don't know if you guys know this, but watching wrestling involves drinking a lot of beer. So this wrestler Sandman comes out, and if you guys don't know who Sandman is, he's an old ECW wrestler. It was his final match ever, right? And having your final match is like a big deal in the wrestling community. But Sandman comes out and he does his entrance, and he goes around and people give him beer, and he just like pours the beer down his throat like he's like, you know, ghetto Steve Austin, which he kind of was. And this guy 2 rows in front of us, Sandman comes around and just grabs this guy's full beer, dumps it over his face, clearly doesn't drink any of it, just dumps it out of his face, hands it back to the guy, and that guy just turns around and looks at his buddy and just got like so sad. He just like got like, he was like, and there's nothing he could do because like it's part of the show, you know what I mean? But you could tell on his face like that was either his one beer he could afford or his last beer he could afford or whatever it was. But this man got so sad that Sandman took his $18 beer and fucking just basically dumped it out for the show. And I can't blame him. So when Sandman came around to our row, I stuck my drink underneath my fucking chair. I took it out of my hand and stuck it under my chair because I was like, I don't want Sandman to drink my $18 drink. Him and his friend would have these on that beer for $9. Well, $10 after tip, you know what I mean? Because like $18 drink, you're handing them a 20 and asking for no change. You're not getting $1 back. It was a 5-hour show. You were drinking a lot of drinks. They don't comp you beer for that? Bro, you know how many people bought beer just to hope Sandman would pour it out on them though? But not those two. Not those two. Hey, shout out to Simple Flips. It was fun. He wrestled the Invisible Man and it was a great show. I've been great, dude. I actually just used a picture of you and me in Vegas for a pitch deck. And then I was like, holy fuck, this was so long ago. But yeah, going out and doing anything is expensive. And that's ultimately the problem with, what do I want to say? Like if you're like a B-list concert, you know, the B-list concert. Well, yeah, freakish one. But if you're like a B-list concert, like I think people would still pay for like, you know, your top of the top type of shows, right? I think like people will shell out $1,000 for that, you know, for that type of experience, but you know you're getting that show. But when it's Post Malone and Jelly Roll, I don't know. I've seen them perform at lots of things, right? They've both been at festivals that stream live on the internet. That's not $1,000 show, bro. You gotta have a catalog that you could sit on stage and scroll the internet on. Weird Al tickets? I mean, Weird Al's got a bigger catalog than most of these dudes. Oh no. No! Yeah, I think when you go like that. Oh, that makes me happy, dude. We got to get another one soon. I'm bringing that tour back. That's my holy fuck cock dick. I can't believe I didn't see that. Weird Al puts on a damn good show. I've heard that. I'm very sad. I would love to go see 9 Inch Noise, but they just did that Coachella thing and that's it. I think the FIFA World Cup's already sold out. Well, I mean, we'll see, because like the scalper tickets, you know? I don't remember how much my first concert cost, but it was... My first real concert was Up in Smoke Tour. They were the opener for the 9 Inch Nails? So you did see 9 Inch Noise just separately. I always like when my two favorite things are when you find an opener that is like incredible, or like you're at a festival and you're just like, you're either waiting for a band or like someone comes on that you're like, you had no expectations for, and then they end up becoming like one of your favorite bands. Up in Smoke was very fun. I will never forget that. Also, I was exposed to a lot of things that night that I had never been exposed to before. Yeah, this boss is sick. All the bosses in this game are really good, actually. Right at me. Oh, no. I want to see Baby Metal. I don't know how much my Up in Smoke Tour tickets cost. I didn't buy them. They were bought for us. They were for my brother's birthday. Dude, this game in general, I think, is just really fucking good. This is just, I don't know, a really good game. I'm really impressed by this game. I do keep dying at this boss in dumb ways, though, which is embarrassing me. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would I rate GoldenEye on the N64? Okay, as a game now today, how would I rate it? Or as a what you remember? I mean, what you remember was a 9 out of 10, and that was real feelings. All right, what exists there today is not good. If GoldenEye though would have been made like with a DualShock controller instead of the N64 controller, it might be better. But like objectively, Perfect Dark's a better game. Yeah. Yeah, GoldenEye runs like shit, controls like shit, its missions are shit, its difficulty shit. 10 out of 10 game. Right? Yeah, I think that's like every memory you have about GoldenEye is real. But it can never be recreated because you've played Halo. GoldenEye though isn't about, okay. Also, your memories of GoldenEye isn't necessarily about GoldenEye. It's about being at your friend's house, taping cardboard to your screen so you can't screen snipe, riding your bike over to each other's house, staying up late, trying to be quiet, even though your parents know you're actually staying up late, but you think you're sneaking around staying up late, having this fun little time. You know what I mean? That's what GoldenEye is actually about. And that's the memory that people have with GoldenEye. And I don't think we'll ever get that again for the simple fact that, like, if you're a kid now, like, you want to play on your own screen, you know? Like, you'll bring your console over to your buddy's house and do it that way. Log onto his Wi-Fi and, you know? Yeah, I mean, I think GoldenEye is kind of, it's just, it did not hold up well. It did not age well, I think, is the thing with GoldenEye. But that doesn't mean any of your memories of it being good were not real. Those are all real memories. They just had a lot going on with them. I think the early 3D games in general just didn't age well. Like, I think in general, like, I don't think there's a lot of them that age well. I think like OOT is definitely the rare exception from the first generation 3D games that aged really, really, really well, you know? PS2, it's kind of like the NES, like with 2D games, honestly, to the Super Nintendo. Like, the Super Nintendo's just got a crazy amount of... Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. The Super Nintendo's just got a crazy amount of really good games. Well, Mario 64 is a unique aging game, and that I think Mario 64 has aged poorly. It's still incredibly playable and awesome, though. But I think it has aged poorly. Which is weird. The camera's just ass. I could use a Mario 64 reimagining. Perfect Dark banged. WCW versus NWO Revenge. I think the frustrating thing about those games is like they would like that control scheme would work so good even today. And what was really good about those games, they were just like legitimately fun verse mode games to play with friends because they weren't exactly like hard for people to learn. Yeah, in general, we don't have any arcade sports games anymore. Oh, fuck my dick hole. Why did I do that? Why is this guy not dying? Oh my god. No! I'm stupid. Well, that was stupid. Super Blood Hockey. I like Super Blood Hockey. Super Blood Hockey's coming out with like a deck builder roguelike though, which I'm actually really excited about. Who's my favorite wrestler of all time? Adam Cole, baby. God damn. What's the lore of your obsession with docking? Docking what? I haven't played Vampire Crawlers yet, no. Fuck my dick hole. Oh, space docking? God damn it. I mean, I think speedrunning. I think Mario 64 is like, it's an easy game to learn like a decent speedrun in it, but it's so hard to be like really great at it. And I think Mario 64 speedrunning in general is just like giving us a lot of constantly new strats and challenges and like battles right? Like, I think that's what's like really missing in a lot of like speedrunning categories is battles, you know, at this point. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that like, how do I want to... Speedrunning takes so... To get a high level of speedrunning, it takes so much work. And now you have to do that work in like the first 2 weeks of games out, right? Like if you're... if you're like have a vacation planned, you're like never going to catch up. And by the time you do catch up, it seems like nobody cares. And I think that makes motivation harder for people. Why do you take so long to kill? Can't confirm soaking. I don't actually think soaking's real. The fuck? God damn it. Loopholes though, you know? Loopholes. I love a good loophole. I do love a good loophole. Darius Twins? I never heard that one. Suck it, Dr. Wiley. Shit, I did the same thing last time. That's not good. How am I supposed to hit him? I gotta get under there. That's the only way to do it. No, I didn't have a Genesis growing up. So Genesis, there's lots of games I didn't know on Genesis. There's a lot of games, like I thought I grew up with a lot of games, but I really didn't. I had like the 20, 30 games that like I either consistently rented or owned throughout my childhood. And like, that was it. I realize now, like, you know, like I just didn't have as many games as I thought. Thank you for 77 months, G-Soaps. Mana Birds for 37. Wait, 61. 984 with 107. Everyone with a Genesis always seemed cooler. No. I definitely don't agree with that. What the fuck was happening? I don't get where things are like just appearing out of nowhere here, you know? Says man without Genesis? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I was cool, you weren't. Oh, it's a big foot. Oh, fuck. Okay. We're making progress. Even though it might be slow, we're making progress. Genesis did seem cool. I mean, there's no doubt that Genesis seemed cool in between the years of like 1991 and 1995, right? Genesis did seem cool. They did a good job of seeming cool. I've already played Contra 3. I didn't mean to do that. No, you fucking hooker. Okay, we're just gonna stay right here. Well, you know what? I just wasn't ready for the giant foot to bust out a hand. Oh, and the hand comes back at you. Cool. Lovely. Sega Channel was lit. Wasn't the LSD? That was a bit of an LSD trip. Oh, man. I feel confident about this game, though. I feel like this game is like, it feels hard and it looks hard, but like the more I play it, everything's happening at the same time, right? Nothing ever changes necessarily, so I can do it. Yeah, we're getting at least a little bit of progress on each run. Your grandma had a house with 5 TVs with different consoles? What a goated grandma. Holy shit. And did she cook you guys food? You don't want a backseat, but I'm sure if you know, because it's weird. I probably don't know. Oh yeah, I can lock my... Yeah, we've been doing that. I'm sure you've seen me do that. I'm sure you've been watching for a while and see me do that, Artie. Damn, that's kind of lit. Like, what kind of grandma did you have? Is she single? Is she still around? All right, chat. We got to get ready for baseball here. I'm just asking if she's still around. No, you're fine. Take a moment. Take a moment, chat. Why don't you do a little racing? Why don't you do a little horse racing?